Good morning, hamsters, and welcome to Wayfarers East and another morning car ride. For those of you who are not familiar with my morning car ride series, this is where I ride my car in the morning on my way to school. So if I'm not going to school, there's no morning car ride. And we got a lot to talk about today, so I'm going to try and make this as quick as possible. So without further ado, let's get started. As stated a little bit ago, I do not do morning car rides if I do not go to school. So there hasn't been one for a little while, and that's because last week I had spring break Monday through Friday. And it was actually Friday through Friday. So it was a while. So like 2 weeks ago, Thursday was the last time that I put up a morning car ride. And so there hasn't been one since then, and I apologize for that. But if I don't go to school, I don't make one. Partially because I like to do these while I drive, and also because my internet speed at home isn't the greatest, and I just didn't have, the audacity to try and work with it every day. Also, if you noticed last week, I only put up like 2 videos during spring break. One of those was Mr. Top failing on the mountain again, and the other one was my Titanfall review. Now, there's a couple reasons for this, why there was only those many videos put up during that day or that week. Reason number one is the fact that even though I was on spring break, a lot of people have a lot of free time during spring break. They go out, traveling or doing whatever. I ended up working 43 hours last week. I was busy. I didn't do a whole lot. And when I wasn't working, I decided that I would like to spend time with some people that I hadn't seen for a while. And so I went to hang out with some friends of mine that I graduated with that were also on spring break. And so that's basically what happened there. And so because of that, I wasn't able to really put out any videos last week. And on top of that, as most of you probably know, Titanfall came out last week. Stick of Truth came out last week, or 2 weeks ago, which I've beaten Stick of Truth already, and I've also beaten both campaigns on Titanfall, which didn't take very long. I'm almost prestige, but I've been busy. And then also on Saturday, the Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD remaster came out. And so I've had a lot of games to play. I've been busy. I spent some time with a lady friend. I've spent some time, just trying to figure out what I want to do. Yesterday was one of the busiest days of my young adult life. It was a mixture of everything. We had returned to school, which I wasn't used to because we just had a week off. And then I also had to work 3 to 11 that day. And then also, during school, I left school about 4 different times to go do stuff for people. Like, I had to go get medicine for one of my friends. I had to go check out to see if we could find out if there was a records of me and Zach moving into our apartment, because he's trying to get a different vehicle and they won't let him get a loan without it. I had to activate this new phone that I have because last week my phone kind of took a crap on me and the battery went out. So I actually have a different iPhone. It's still a 4S 32 gig, but it's just a different phone. And so I had to run errands yesterday. And so I just felt really, really, really defeated and really exhausted. And I just didn't know how I was going to figure out everything. And on top of that, now I also have a massive toothache in the bottom right hand side of my mouth. I don't know why. I don't know if it's wisdom teeth coming in or what, but it hurts really, really, really bad. And I've been taking ibuprofen to fix it a little bit, but nonetheless, it's still a pain to have to deal with. And so a mixture of all of those things is why I didn't get morning car rides out. Now this week, I'm just pulling into school now, but I'm going to explain this week a little bit. This week is going to be another one of those not very many video weeks. I got some Titanfall gameplay that I'm going to upload to release periodically throughout the week for you guys. But ultimately, there isn't going to be a whole lot going on. The reason why is because after Wednesday, I'm going to be visiting some old friends of mine where my mother used to live, down in Pocahontas, Iowa. And then I got tech this weekend, so I'm going to have to do that. And so I'm not going to be putting out a whole lot of videos this week either. And if things keep going like this, maybe videos will start only coming out like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing or something like that, except for the morning car rides, which I'll do every time I go to school. But we'll see. So there'll be a morning car ride tomorrow, but there won't be one Thursday or Friday. Sorry about that. But that's all there is to it. I hope you guys can bear with me in this, and because it's been really busy and really hectic, and I'm trying, I really am, but it's just time is running out. So I hope you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to Wait for Aziz. Check me out on Facebook and Twitter. Check out my other videos. I got a bunch of them, and maybe you'll get a kick out of those too. So without further ado, you stay furry, hamsters.